so much fun watching PJ try the Sewanee challenge that I built that I decided I wanted a little bit of fun of my own. So went and edited an old team I made that I was pretty proud of. Created the roster to be 12 overalls across the board. Actually, I think it came out to worse than I had even given the Sewanee team that PJ started with, but I think it'll be all the same that first season. So we're using UMBC, that's University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Their claim to fame is they were the first ever 16 seed to upset a 1 seed in March Madness. And a few years ago when NCAA 14 was seeing its second win with CFB revamped the mod on PS3, I downloaded that team and I built a pretty fun dynasty using them. And so when I got CFB 25 last year, I went and I created UMBC, carried them over to CFB 26, and that's what I've grabbed here. So this is what they look like here. Gonna keep those same rules that PJ instituted, where I'm not gonna be allowed to use my alts until I've won a game. So I'll lock that behind there. But we have a nice blackout with the alt logo on the side here, and we've got a Gold Rush, gold chrome dome there. And we've got a Maryland-specific uniform for when we play our rivals in-state, including Maryland and Navy. So we're gonna jump in. I think the rules. The house rules and the set are already in there. Actually, let's do the Cloud Dynasty roster. So, with PJ's Sewanee challenge that I gave him, there were a couple challenges specific to, like, the story around that dynasty. It was a rebuild, it's a reviving program. UMBC has no Division I football program. They have no football program whatsoever. So, story-wise, let's say that's why the roster is a little bit worse. It's all walk-ons. That first season's going to be rough. Obviously, like, I don't want to sim all the way through the first season, although there's probably not much use playing many of the games. So I'll jump into games here and there. I might play the moments or something, but I'm going to go 0-12, as I should. I try to focus on recruiting in this first year, and hopefully that second year we can make a run at a couple wins. So, other than that, though, I'm thinking kind of the same structure. We'll start independent, and we'll earn our way into a conference. We'll earn our way into the MAC with a bowl win. And then once we've won a MAC conference championship, we can pursue a bid to the American Conference. And once we've won 2 American Conference championships, we can pursue a bid to the Big Ten. And then hopefully from there we can win a couple Big Ten titles, and ultimately the goal is to win a CFP title. So that's what we're going for. Along the way, we'll play our rivals. Our rivals are Maryland, Navy, and I think Delaware is a rival I created the team with. But we're actually going to replace Delaware so that we can have accurate proximity to home recruiting settings here. We're going to make sure. I am going to institute. We're going to do Heisman, obviously. We're going to turn Coach firing off just in case. Coach XP speed setting. I'm actually going to put on. I'm not going to put on slow wave, so I'm going to put on slower. Pre-order bonuses off. We are going to do a play call, cooldown, and limit. I did this on a previous dynasty, but we can only call one play call 4 times a game, and we can't call it within 3 plays of another. For quarter length, we're going to go to 10 minutes. For more realistic sim stats, we're going to turn on the accelerated clock to speed things up a bit. All this is going to stay just the same. Okay with that, we are going to create a little bit more transfer chaos here. I'll just go to 60 there. There we go. That all looks good. And there's a few other things we're going to change once we get into the maybe sliders wise. But let's throw UMBC in here. Select the team to replace. So we are going to replace Delaware with UMBC. And we're going to use the team builder roster. Alright, so there is the Retrievers. I'm doing this, I dedicate this dynasty to my old pal Bell. My black Labrador Retriever that I had from when I was 12 to when I was about 23. So, pour one out for Belle, my retriever. This is for her. Alright, so let's move UMBC Independence. I'm gonna keep everything else the same for now. I might mess with some comments and stuff later on. We'll keep this the same. And let's advance.
It's now time to select
So
your
we are
team.
going
Would you prefer
to
take over an established contender or build a team from
head
the
coach at
ground up?
UMBC.
Time to figure out where on the coaching now for the fun.
And we're going to create a new
Now
coach.
it's time to
And
choose your
we are
coach's
going to start
archetype.
actually
Your
with
starting choices
tactician. I
are
like
motivator,
tactician.
recruiter,
I like the
and
game day
tactician.
boost. I think
What's
the
most
recruiting stuff
important
can
to you?
come later.
Maximizing player
But
development,
let's start
acquiring new
with
talent, or
creating a
putting your
coach. Now,
team in the best
not
position to
gonna.
win.
We have a guy that we're gonna pull. He's great pro career. You might recognize his name, Mr. Carlos Wilkerson, coming out of retirement to lead the program here at UMBC. He never did win a Super Bowl for those Dallas Cowboys, but man, was he dangerous. Alright, so we are actually going to start by running an options playbook. From the Army option, defense is going to be a 4-3. I actually don't know where Carlos Wilkerson went to school. Let's just say that he is a UMass man. Yeah, UMass baby. So pipeline for Wilkerson. He played NFL in Texas, Dallas. So let's put East Texas pipeline. Now UMBC's program pipelines are like Pennsylvania, the Big Apple, and Tidewater, which is that kind of DMV area. Demeanor, he's an intense guy. So it doesn't matter. Sure. We're gonna go aggressive flying offense. Looks good to me. Alright. Let's get my boy in the cap here. Yeah. He's got the blue hens there. He was a big guy, I think. Let's put him at 6'7" or so. That seems about right. And, let's see. Well, can't go wrong with a windbreaker, you know? Especially it's up north, Baltimore. It can be kind of cold, depending on the time of year. Throw on some joggers. There we go. Carlos Wilkerson is ready to... Actually, I don't know. I don't like the look of that windbreaker. Yeah! Alright. Carlos Wilkerson is ready to lead the team now. Let's do it.
Congratulations. It's time to sign your
Alright, brand new program.
contract.
Our goal for our first season is to win 4 games. I can tell you now, it's not going to happen. Maybe in year 2. Say 4 games in year 2 happening for sure. Alright, so first thing we want to do is set up this recruiting board. Now, PJ, I like his recruiting strategy. He taught me some things. Now, everything is a team lead. I don't care what it says. Look at our overalls. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. We need everybody. So, I think my strat, kind of taking some cues from PJ, is going to be focused pipelines for sure. When we get a tier 2 pipeline, anything considered Tidewater. So it looks like Virginia, Maryland, and I'm guessing Delaware, the DMV. It's going to be tier 2, and that's where we're going to focus our efforts. But we're also going to go after guys that aren't being recruited. We're going to look for guys with no offers. What I want to do is look at JUCOs specifically. Now, the kind of offense I think I want to run is a quick, ground dominant, RPO action, option offense. We're gonna kind of evolve into that. So we want to focus on dual threat guys to start. Dwayne, in fact, look at this right here. JUCO guy out of Pennsylvania. He's only a 1-star, but he's dual threat. We can take a look at him. His proximity to home is the deal breaker, and he's right there. So let's take a look at Mr. Dwayne's now. Let's see. I'm not going to do too much there. We're going to look at my pipelines, and we're going to look at, I guess we'll look at anybody, but really what we want to look at is rank. Nope. What do we want to look at? What do we want to sort by, guys? I don't know. Let's do this. Any position, any player type. Let's look at guys in state. Let's start by getting a monopoly in our in-state high schools. 2 and 3 stars is what we look for. So we got a couple guys in there. Look at this guy, East-West playmaker, 6'1". Another quarterback here. Okay, pure runner, 6 foot, Hyattsville, Maryland. We're gonna take a look at him, although you know Stanford is in the mix there. Liberty, we'll see how it goes. Who else? We'll add a couple of these guys to the board. What we really want here, though, is JUCOs. Can we look at that? There we go. This is what we want. Ty Presidents from Baltimore, hometown guy. We're gonna add him to the board, of course. Left edge, throw him in there. Thinking if we throw in some JUCOs, you know, the playing time is deal breaker. Throw in some JUCOs. They're already developed. Yeah, you get them for less time, but you know, they come in a little bit better developed. So we got some guys from Maryland. Let's look at some guys in Virginia. This is the other state we have a tier 2 pipeline in. Again, we want to look at JUCOs. Not a lot. We do have a guy that's interesting. He's out here in Trimble. Another guy, a couple guys we can add to the board. That's from Chesapeake. He's already almost on his top 8. We'll throw him in there just because. That's 9 guys. We'll throw in some offers. But really, I think we want to wait and see kind of who does get offered and who doesn't get offered after we start the season here. So let's do this. What I want to look at is, I'm going to scout a few of these guys. Like this guy right here, Jamie Harper. He's a 3-star offensive lineman, could be really useful. You know, an offense that's going to run the ball a lot. Certainly he'll be better than anybody we have on staff now. And yeah, I guess that's about what to expect. But let's look at Fantuz here, because if he's a good runner. Oof, look at that accuracy. Okay, 85 speed, which is tough. We put him in the option offense, you know. Things can happen. Had some perks there. Looking for a gem, one of these 2 or 3 stars. About out of hours here. That does it. So, alright. Call it a day on recruiting for now. Let's think our schedule. So we're an independent team. We don't want to go too crazy here. I think first game we'll play at the road on the road at UTEP, week 0. Play an FCS. Let's go. Let's do one of our rivals in there if we can. Maryland, Navy. Those are our 2 rivals. Neither one of them available this week? Nope. Okay. UConn here. They got FCS West in back-to-back weeks. We'll fix that for sure. Here's Maryland. There's a rivalry game on the board. Obviously, we'll play at them first week. For the first meeting. And for the younger program here. We go at Colorado. Let's set up a couple home games. Versus FIU is fine. Let's go K-State. We can do another FCS team, that's fine. Leave that Navy game in there if we can find them. Liberty would be a good rival to add to the list. They're nearby, I guess, in Virginia. Definitely don't want to do 2 bye 8s in a row, so let's see if we can open up the week here. And find a week when Navy is available. Let's play the Rainbow Warriors, why not? Does Navy just never have an off week? Goodness gracious. Throw a line in there. Hey, let's end the season in the rivalry game, boys. And again, we'll play, well, just to offset who plays when. We can do a home game there. So let's play at Hawaii. I think this is good. This is going to go, we're going to own 12, doesn't matter. But we'll see. We have some coach points to spend, some tactician. I think I want to focus on blocking here. And let's get started. Alright, looks like we've already been locked out of one guy. And yeah, we have some recruiting to do, but why don't we go ahead and just jump in the game? We're gonna play the full game, we're gonna wear our roadies here. I like the roadies. And yeah, let's jump in. I didn't want them wearing that orange when we were wearing all white, it'd just be annoying. I'm really excited for some of the team builder features coming to CFB 27 because I think the ability to update your team builder team at the beginning of each season now is huge. Update rivals as they come in, you can update your stadium builder is a thing. So I can see a lot of people running a dynasty where maybe you start out with like a high school stadium, and as you win games and reach checkpoints, you kind of upgrade and your stadium gets bigger, all that kind of stuff. And certainly with the facility upgrades that come into the game as well. So I figure if we can control the clock and the run game, maybe we'll lose by less points in each game. But certainly, that's not good. Saw how slow we were. I'll kind of run the same rules as Teams there. Fall down by 28. Go ahead and
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground.
Get the ball.
Great start on this first drive.
So the UTEP Miners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big...
All right. Well, good start.
Leaves it with the back.
He
is going
boys,
nowhere.
I don't like our
line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set
look at his
the
run.
tone in this game.
Oh my goodness. Why was he running like that? Maybe giving everybody 12 speed was a mistake. Okay. Alright.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they couldn't get it out of their own.
Well, boys, Let's try a screen. Why not?
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Hey, let's go. Look at that. That's 3-yard gain. That puts us at 0 yards on the day.
This is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Okay.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
All right, this one might be a quick one, boys.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
After getting knocked back to open this drive in second
might
and 12.
just focus on the through this season, but I'll still jump into like the rivalry games and stuff just to stay out.
Sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand and rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick.
All right.
Behind the wide receiver.
Oh, he died on that play. His way into a big such a hit. But hey, positive
set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those.
Well, there's 28. We'll call it a day right there. 28-0 before the end of the first, boys. That's not our best. We want to jump ahead to end of game. Let's see how bad it gets here. We'll go fast. It is 56-0 at the half. That's not great. 70-0. We're not even in the third quarter yet. Hey, fourth quarter. They might hang 100. They hung 100. All right, we lost by 105.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech
Brother.
after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just
Brother.
bad."
What do you say after that? What do you say in the first locker room speech after that?
Flush this one down the
We are not going to CC's Pizza for that one, boys.
You lost in
CC's Pizza is for winners. Y'all getting Crystal. Yeah. We got 2 XP for that game. 2 XP and a Crystal Burger. Alright, look at this. We're going against Buffalo for Dwayne Snow. Might as well, I guess. Fantus has not been offered by anybody. We definitely want to go after him pretty hard here. Kraus. Offered by Liberty. That's, we'll have to let him go. Liberty's good enough that I don't really care about it. So. Hi, President. Sorry, Mr. President. Now, Desmond Worthy did get offered by Old Dominion, who has a higher pipeline tier for him. However, we'll try it. But we're going to give him a few more points. Could be tough. Alright. Ball State and Old Dominion going after this guy. Cedric Trimble, let's see, James Madsen. All these Virginia schools I should have thought about. Could have made them rivals. Another reason that the CFB 27 update making adjustments that you can add each season is going to be useful. On the one hand, no one has offered him. And on the other hand, I think this guy just needs to be real about what schools he's going to go to. Because you're a 2,634 ranked player in the nation. And yeah, Auburn's not been great lately, but they haven't been that bad, Sean. Let's be real. Let's go ahead and put on that Retriever's helmet for me, Sean. And then Jimmy Harper. Alright. So, sure. Alright, let's go back and look at the prospect list here. What we want to look at is pipeline prospects who did not get offered. That's what we're looking for here. Dieter. Kurt Dieter. The contact seeker. He's looking for playing time. From Pennsylvania. No big hitters on his top schools list, so we'll throw him in there. Sean Redmond, 6'1" contested specialist, no offers, no big threats on the board. Definitely. You know how useful a good fullback would be, guys? Definitely want him from New Jersey. Corner here. Hey, we're number 1 on this board. How about that? Cade Steinberg. He's got receiver. I was second for Steve. Oh, he's a hometown boy. What do we got here? He's a 6'5" wide receiver from Jersey. Throw him in there too. There's probably as many players as we can actually recruit at once. We got a tight end here. Kona. We'll throw him on there. What do we got here? Spencer Booty. From Washington, D.C. Number 1. We'll go Spencer Booty last time. Let's go and take a look at what we got here. What I want to see really. Just gotta offer all these guys. Let's see what we have here in Sean. Not bad. And we're gonna get Claiborne no matter what. I mean, we're gonna recruit him no matter what, even if he's scout bad. So let's see what else we have here. We have this 6'5" receiver. I want to see how he checks out. He's gonna be an upgrade no matter what. Let's save the rest of our points. So Steinberg, Steve Harris, Connor Doss. The cool part about doing a dynasty like this is like all of these guys are up. Like every single recruit is a big deal. It feels like a big deal. So even adding, this, 1-star tight end down here, like it's better than the tight end we have now. So just a few points down the board with these guys. We want to make sure everybody's getting a little bit of something. We'll have more points to throw in there next week. Spencer Booty. Booty. Alright, let's get away from this. Let's see what we got on the updates. Alright, we're moving to number 1 for a couple guys who are in the top 8. That's good. Our championship contender is an F. Devastating. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Hey, good job, Malik Moon. 8 tackles. Oh, we got a comment from a loyal fan. Life of PJ2676 said, UTEP scored how many points? Life of PJ2676, we appreciate your viewership. And the University of Texas El Paso scored 105 points. Spencer Strickland won the FBS Independent Player of the Week with -9 yards. We love to see that kind of effort from Spencer. Now, okay, I don't want to get picked apart by an FCS team here. I think that's what we're having. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out a couple games here. We are going to play Maryland, and we will play Navy. But other than that, I might jump in here and play the moments here and there. But I kind of want to focus on recruiting. You can say I'm not about that life if you want to. You'd be correct. Okay. Spencer Booty. 4 stems a season, Life of PJ2676 says. You got a plan. Alright, Life of PJ2676, you got it. Just kind of bulk up some guys here. Hey, Claiborne, we definitely want you. Dieter, we definitely want you. Fansus, get in here, man. First on a lot of guys. Dieter, we'll see what happens. See if these guys have been offered. Peach, I'm not doing exactly the same challenge. As far as like the time limit and all goes. I'm kind of just chilling not chilling. I do want to win, but it's not exactly the same. It's a few changes, but for the most part, I guess it's in the same spirit. I guess I should still play the games. All right, let's see. All right, we passed James Madison here. Okay, he said, "Oh, okay, you can send them." Yeah, I'll jump into more than just the 2 games. But it's like I know, like all I'm gonna do is go 3 and out and beat down 28-0 pretty quick. Because actually, PJ, I made this team worse than Sewanee. I have everybody's 12 overall, 12 everything, 12 speed everywhere. It's not really possible to do anything. I think you at least had like Javion Foreman and some guys who were not bad. Redmond, I want to throw a few extra points on you. Claiborne. That's fine. That's the point. It's supposed to be demoralizing. That's fair. And it makes it a bigger deal. Like, it makes it feel more rewarding when you finally do get that first win. Okay, that's fine. Let's give this touching the guys in here. So we've looked at the DMV. Oh, see, this is what we want. No offers, JUCO guy, pipeline. Let's throw him in there. Oh, PJ said he's off. He needs food and substances. Surely he meant sustenance. He's not partaking in any substances. Alright. That was good to me. And why not? Why not jump into a game here? Oh, it's our first home game. You know, we would have missed a seminal moment in program history. Our first home game was FCS East. Here's the unis. You know, we could even switch it up. We could run something like, you know, the black and white. We could run the chrome. Oh, we can't because we haven't unlocked it yet. But you know, chrome dome gold. That was fun. Oh, look at the Steelers there, but you know, it is what it is. All right, let's jump in. These FCS West judicials are going to have no idea what hit them. They're going to think they're playing the high school team. Alright, boys. Here we are in Baltimore for the first time. A good crowd for the first home game. Let's start them out with a basic HB dive here. Good crowd for the first home game. Oh, alright. We got Bill Goldberg on the line for FCS there.
As soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back.
All right, Spencer.
And this one
that's
will be
that's FCS Independent Player of the Week.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying
Let's
in your
just run
gaps.
out of the
Everybody
flex
knowing
zone.
where
I
they're
don't know
supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Remember that rocket toss.
Backing up and
A
backing
12
up
speed
on the
rocket
first
toss.
two plays.
The
Now
FCS
try to throw it in
Independent Player of the
drive
Week
on
in
third
Week 0.
down.
Spencer
Making
Strickland.
side adjustments
Look
here.
at that. Oh man, Spencer, you gotta keep the speed after you
He's
get the
going
ball.
to lose a yard on that one.
Spencer is going to repeat. He just wants to do what he did to win FCS Independent Player of the Week last year.
There's a lot of
Average
football
negative
left.
1 yard per
But you're in a
carry.
situation where you could go for it here and try and answer
man.
after your defense gave up that touchdown on the
Go
opening
get it,
drive.
boys. Go get the ball.
Certainly not the greatest of kicks.
Rough. All right, 7-0. 14. Okay. Just like that, they're up 14-0. We're just gonna run HB
The
dive
drive
here.
starts
All right,
from their own
fullback dive.
25-yard line.
Trash in this dynasty. He was pretty good in 2 games.
Give to the big
Oh,
fullback.
oh, maybe he's not too bad. Look at that. That's
Much
a 4-yard
running
gain.
room there thanks to
This
this
is
senior
Strickland.
defender.
You're gonna lose your job here, buddy. All right, run fullback run. This is all we're doing. Fullback runs all game.
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they
If only we weren't already
down
down
on second.
Oh, right at the. Oh man, they got us a vicious spear. Oh yeah, play call. Cool.
As they get
We're gonna
set
run out
to
of
snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fullback's got it.
A first down?
Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter.
So we're looking for our first ever program first down. Look at that, positive rushing yards at the end of the first quarter, boys. Who'd have thought? Not me.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going.
Oh, boys, we only needed a yard. Alright, so that first down eludes us. Let's see if we can get the first down before they score 28.
On the run,
go, Spencer. Alright, man.
And
you got a yard.
About the work up front by that big defensive line.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic.
We're just getting speared out of.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
Our
able to
shoes
wedge
here.
it back to the
Let's
line
go
of
to
scrimmage.
Screen, boys.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, that's... Okay, look at that. We got time. That's probably ball game. That is, in fact, ball game. Alright, so... See how many points FCS is about to hang on us. You know, they're behind UTEP's pace. They might not score 100. 77. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. 84-0.
Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1. And
there's still so much
look, man,
room to improve for this
they didn't give up 100, so that's improvement. Now, is it
here today, but there were plays to be made on.
No. Them boys, we're not even going to Crystal this week. We're going to the gas station. Your gas station hot dog. That's your post-game meal, boys. Don't even think about grabbing the powdered donuts. Alright. Hey, look at that. We jumped up the first and 2s. Alright. We remain the only school recruiting a lot of these guys. Being with James Madison and the Old Dominion here. We jumped up to 9th for Dieter. We'll do that, why not? Redmond remains unrecruited. Claiborne remains unrecruited, but we cannot crack his board here. Let's see. Clear up some points for him. We can spare this 5 points. Lionel Cummings. Open towards Claiborne, we really want him. Steinberg remains unrecruited, but not on his board yet. What we want to see with these guys. Coleman Bandy would be a good pickup, just to have a good tight end. Or, to have a tight end. Spencer Booty. Hometown guy, kinda. Dave Stig. Tucker West. I do want Tucker West. We need to find more points to allocate to him. Probably from right here. Let's do this. I'm alright with that. The Buffs. It is midnight. I have a softball game at 11 a.m.
Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition.
I have it on good authority that everybody's got a water buffalo. Alright. Hey, I like these roadies though. These road unis, bro. I did cook here. Alright. The reason I went back and grabbed this team from the archive, because I went crazy. Look at that. We're already down 7-0. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna chew clock and we're gonna go straight to the flex bone and we're gonna run a fullback run. Alright.
Hand off to the fullback. And he is stopped.
This is Bryce Frost in the game. What happened to David DePaul? Bro got hurt, I bet.
Behind the chains now on second.
Yeah, that brother's dead. Oop.
The hand to the running back.
Oh.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Alright, boys. Get a first down this game and you might earn your crystal privileges back. CC's, of course, remains for winners. Oh! I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to play action.
He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time.
All right.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
Still seeking a first down.
Run it with the fullback.
Jeez.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass, it's Frost.
First down? Oh my goodness, guys. Could it happen? Are we getting a first down right here? No, we're going for. No, we're going for.
So a nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw.
First down? First down? Oh, brother. Oh, man. Alright, boys.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that, guys. First down comes on the road in Colorado.
Yeah, I like it. I like the
That's just what this team needs.
When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The toss to the outside. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for loss of 5. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play
fly to go get the like in motion pre-swap and then the actual rating
they saw it, they went and got it. They were not letting that
forgets how they
go to the wide side.
Oh,
and the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, that screen pass was well. See if we can do that.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Here's the thing. The corner over there is unblocked. So, if this was a genuine game, it'd be stupid to try that. If this is a game
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats.
Look at that. 5 passing yards, 5 rushing yards. Yo, that equals, boys. First down. Yeah, he's excited.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to pass. It's Frost. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Blow him up. Good job, boys. Good wrap-up.
And now this offense will take the field again. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Strickland.
Hey, we didn't
and
lose
he
that.
was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut.
You might as well.
No signs of any kind of kickers that will leave the offense out there to try to move those chains.
Look at that.
Oh, they're after him.
Boom. Ah.
Intercepted, and the defense
Get him.
set him
Get him.
up.
Oh,
Trying to take it back.
well, we got a first
Touchdown,
down. We got a first down, boys.
Work it.
Surely we're not getting 100 bombed again. Surely we're not getting 100 bombed again. Boys. Oh no. Oh. Hey.
And now
they
this team has
100
fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
That's tough. That's real tough. It's real tough. Man, 9 XP. That's okay. Because recruiting's coming along. Look at that. Hey, Kurt Dieter, baby. Comes the rivalry game. So, that's good. We're, first for fan 2s, that's what we want, that's our guy. We can schedule a visit in Worthy. We're gonna shoot for the 5. Actually, let's wait and see. Where's he at, recruiting wise? So they're still competing against Old Dominion, kinda. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay. Competing against James Madison here, it could be helpful to schedule a visit. These guys can get some complimentary with proximity to home. There we go. And he wants playing time. A 10 position meeting. He's gonna see how absolutely horrible everyone else is and be like, yeah, I can play here. Okay, that's helpful. That used our points for a week, but let's see how we're doing with everybody else. Amundsen remains unrecruited. Dieter remains unrecruited. I think we're looking good. Oh, okay. Pretty sure Claiborne remains unrecruited. He's got no offers, but we're moving up the field. That's what we want. Cummings has no. Oh yeah, we're fine with him. Steinberg moving up. I think he's remaining unrecruited. Moving up there. Steve Harris we're good. Connor Doss we're good. Tony Bandy, Spencer Booty. Really do want Spencer Booty. 6'3", up the road in Washington. Funny name. You guys know I love a good name in this game. Dave Sig, Tucker West. I think we're chilling on all our targets right now. I'm pretty happy with what we have. So in the future, we will be able to wear our special Maryland alts for rivalry games. However, we've not yet unlocked the ability to wear alts. So we are just going to wear Rhodes, Whites, and call it a day. So first rivalry game versus Maryland. This is a game we'll play every season. And then when we get in the Big Ten, we'll make sure they're like a protected rival or something.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing?
Maryland is the kind of program that's going to stay a lot better than us for I think a couple seasons. But you could look at probably a good couple of seasons where we're competitive and beating that first win against them. I think it's going to be a big deal. So look at that, we're already down 7-0. Mountain Dew. It'll tickle your innards. I really don't know what else to do other than continue to try these. Let's try something here. So like I said, the goal is to eventually run an offense that's kind of gadgety, RPO, wildcat, you know, have some fun like that. But we're running wishbone now because that's what trash teams run, and we are in fact a trash team. We got a random speed boost there for no reason.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Go back to the fullback.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They'll go to the fullback.
What do UMBC and Maryland students have in common? They both got into Maryland.
So guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll power it inside.
All right, look at that.
This freshman
Put your shoulder down.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire.
Oh my. Oh my. Boys, another 40 yards.
He
never sees the crap out of Troy down there. You don't see that? 40.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field.
Yep.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown.
Yeah, you know. What can you do? What can you do?
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Might as well start throwing the ball. We're down 3 touchdowns in the first.
They're trying to find something. Last week they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Ooh. Oh, hey, you know what? I'm glad you held him to the ball. At least you held him to the ball.
Bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get
Line
rid of
drive.
the ball.
Okay. No way. Alright, man. That's the 28-point mark. And, yeah, man. That's the first rivalry game. We're going to get blown off the field here. 35 points before the end. They're definitely going to hundo. There's 63 points before the half. Brother, how bad is this going to get?
There is nothing greater than a rivalry game.
Dog,
unless you
we are going to blow the brakes off of them.
I agree, Reese, and that's why rivalry games are so great.
That cannot be allowed to stand.
You take the rankings and you take the records.
We can't stand for this, Retrievers, boys. We will not stand for that next year, or the year after, or potentially the year after, depending on how things go. Alright, Spencer, good job. Narrowing things down there. Welcome to week 4, lads. Oh no, Cedric Trimble got an offer from JMU. Triple West, that's good. Booty's ready to visit, although I don't think it's necessary. I think we'll be fine. Bandy's fine. Who was the guy? We wanted somebody. Steinberg, I think, was another right now. Somebody else was first, you know. I feel pretty good. I don't think anybody else is being recruited. Nobody else has been offered, which is what we want. Except now, I guess, Trimble. We still have to visit. We'll see how it goes. So, see who else is in here. I guess. See who else is in here. We gotta see who else is not being. I need to remember to check that more often. So those are my pipelines, and we're looking for guys who do not have offers yet and are better than we might be able to afford otherwise. So Duff here, Josh Duff, Christiansburg, Virginia, 3 stars, just throw them in there. feel like we've got, you know, we've got some other halfbacks on the board. Even though we can't have enough players. But what else is on there? I like this. Bulk up the line here. Here's the row. Looks off for both of these guys. I'm not gonna scout on account of like they're gonna be there. They're gonna be upgrades. But we could we could hard sell this guy and have his ideal pitch if his ideal pitch is playing style, playing time, and proximity to home. We got it. All right. FIU, another home game, boys. All right. You know what? This isn't good content for you guys. What am I doing? Running the wishbone, fullback dives. Let's throw the ball around. Let's throw the rock
That
around
last play
here.
takes off a little bit of pressure. 1st and 10 from the 17. To the air on 1st down.
Oh.
Bringing the heat. Can't
Not great.
find his
Not
man
great.
as
Not
he
great.
took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Deep overs here.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone.
Oh,
Really
dog. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Square.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Having connection issues, maybe?
Goes to the option.
No? I don't know what happened, but Budden
in the
just stopped
backfield. He's going to
responding
lose
for a
3
second.
yards on the play. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
All right.
So the FIU Panthers offense will go to work for the first time.
From
Jesse, it's always
Opaloka,
fun to see it.
Keon Jenkins, like it said.
They created a little breathing room with that last play. Now 1st down just across the 20.
All right, man. I mean, that's no different than throwing the ball in the backyard. Has our quarterback ever thrown the ball around the backyard? So far, I feel like the answer is question. Oh, brother, he's getting killed. He's getting killed. He's dying.
They just seem out of sync.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football.
All right,
and now they face 3rd down.
Hey.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
You know, we're seeing pretty good crowd turnout for a game full of a team full of walk-ons from the chess club here.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Flips it out on the screen. And the defense holds.
I thought we got more than that. I thought we had at least 4 yards.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job.
Like I said, defense said, I can't let that fast sucker get outside. Brother, what fast sucker? Is the fast sucker in the room with us
You
right
make up
now?
the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there.
I've ever seen Mission Impossible Fallout. There cannot be peace without first the great suffering. The greater the suffering, the greater the peace.
And the
Boy, am I
offense
suffering.
takes over to dip into its bag of
But hey,
plays.
that first win, that first touchdown, it's a great moment. Because I'm going to remember the time that I got hundo bombed by Maryland and the pure hatred I have for them in my heart. That's how you kick off a rivalry. But also,
2nd down, he'll throw it.
oh my gosh. Oh my god. Come on, man.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. A low line drive and not his best work.
All right, defense. Hey, what is that? What is that number on the board? What is that number on the board? That's a stop. I don't care. I don't care what they score. They can't let us stop, boys. That's, hey, the defense,
try to clear the picture.
Defense is getting windy after the game. Yeah, that's right. Windy.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Oh
that's
my
why the
gosh.
ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Waterboarding.
And that's a gift,
way
right?
Offense.
Like, he was pretty dang
this
open.
Is bad,
that
even
drag
by
route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards. But the defense will take it. And I tell you what,
my guy.
You got to have some courage. And I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
All right, defense. Counting on you.
Is now in punt formation. Excellent coverage.
Well, you did what you could, I guess. Not good, not good. Are they gonna hundo us too? Oh yeah. No, 94.
This one is they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is
the team's getting embarrassed.
On offense, on defense.
K-State. So, who's recruiting? Okay, so Old Dominion started recruiting Desmond. James Madison has started recruiting Trimble. And in fact, James Madison has a huge lead on us and a visit before us. So we're going to take Trimble off the board, and I think we'll go ahead and take Worthy off the board. We're kind of counting on those visits together, but JMU has a much more intense pipeline bonus than we do ODU there, so we're going to take them off to save us the points, put themselves more outs. I think we're good on Fen 2s. Let's see. We should be good on Fen 2s. Even there. Amundsen should be fine. Not going to worry about a visit there. Dieter should be fine. Not going to worry about a visit there, but we might be able to save some points. Redmond, they should be good. Save some points to him. Claiborne, I think we're good. We'll save some points here. I think we can go add a good bit of guys to our board after this. I think we're good on Cummings. Yeah. Oh man, nobody wants this guy. You got a spot. You're already accepted, Mr. Lionel Cummings. Cade Steinberg, we should be good on him. We'll keep him at 15 for now, just because we're not moving real fast there. Duke could still decide they want to add him, I guess. Steve, nobody wants him. We'll add him in. Should be fine. Save some points on some of these guys here that aren't getting recruited. Kona Bandy, he's ours. Spencer Booty, keep him where he is. Dave Sig, keep him where he is. Oh, we gotta keep him where he is. Okay, Tucker West. We'll just reallocate some points here. these guys were not on their boards, so we want to change that. Let's go at some guys. Let's see what we can find. Let's do this. Let's say any position. Can we say pipeline? No. So we can say any state too. Let's say we're looking for. Let's see if we can do a 4-star. Why not? Group stage open. Minimum pipeline level. Let's say 2. Let's look for some guys in our pipeline. We might fit this criteria. Few. Zach Scioli from Richmond. We got some heavy hitters, but nobody's recruiting, it seems. Nobody's offered him. So, see what else I can find. I like this. Hometown guy, no heavy hitters, no offers. Conference prestige deal breaker, let's add him. Tonjes, gadget guy, Virginia Beach. Let's throw him. Looking for that real, like, game-changing recruit. Washington. I don't know. I feel like an offensive line. We need to focus on. Efforts there. Okay. Let's do this then. We're looking for any offensive linemen that are not being put in this one. Yep. JUCO. Yep. See if we can find some more JUCOs in here. That's all. Okay. Let's start there. We'll go for it. And let's just try going to the board. See what happens. Alright. We're getting reasonably close to the point where we could sim our 4-game allotment. Get to the Navy game, take our loss, and move on. 95 from Baltimore.
Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out.
Hey,
just a short,
Cat.
pass play. They pick up a dealing with a second.
I didn't know he knew how to do that.
Back to pass.
Alright. I did know that he knew how to do that. Oh, the receiver just got thrown on the ground, too.
And he's gonna take it all the way.
Buddy.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big.
He got hammered.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere.
He would just run up the middle, brother.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Oh,
having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind.
Dog.
Okay. Take it to the house.
Okay. Okay. It's weird how you know you can't win.
Now
literally an impossibility to win. And yet you still want to try. Like, you still want to.
Looking to throw on first
just to say you did. It's crazy to say you won with a 12 overall team.
On the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Caught in the backfield, it's Strickland.
That went well.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
We're 4 for 5 for 10 yards.
Getting my quarterback in a rhythm.
How about that, David?
Short passes.
I think he wants some Dairy Queen. He's not getting no Dairy Queen today. He's going back to Crystal, I guess.
Wants to throw on first down.
Called. Yeah.
His third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
They scored 4 points without putting their offense on the field. Their offense has yet to play the game at all. And it's, oh boy, 49 points at the end of the first. 70 points at halftime. This is a crime. This is crime. This is crime. This is crime. This is a crime. 114, 121.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this would have gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about.
Add K-State to the future hit list, bro. Oh my goodness.
Week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch them with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better.
$121 to nothing. Alright, that's good. Hey, we jumped up to number 1 for the punter. That's a positive development. The headline said, please let it end. Yeah. So. I think we're safe on these guys here. So we're going to try to save some points. And 2. Spider. Redman. Oh yeah. Claiborne. Yep. Do what we can to free up points and just get more names on the board. Yeah. Alright, Josh Duff is not being recruited by anybody, but not on his board yet. And he'd be good. 3-star Mike linebacker. We want that. We want some bulk on the line here. Get him there. but we also want to make sure 81st in the area, that's good. Let's just do that. Conjures, hook on that. Let's do this. So I want Conjures. Is that the most efficient use of the points there at the bottom? Probably not, but I think we'll be okay. 105 to nothing, 84 to nothing, 94 to nothing, 101 to nothing, 94 to nothing, 110 to nothing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left. I think we'll play FCS West real quick, and then send 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll play Navy. So. It's going, boys. It's going. What? How long into the stream is that? We are just over an hour in. It's fine. Alright. Hey, you know, David completed more passes than usual last game. The problem was a lot of them just happened to go to the other team, as well as our own. So, you know, wins are wins. We still haven't had a CC's Pizza more than just one.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25.
Whoa, they got the house. Throw the ball, David. Okay.
Intercepting the defense's center.
Oh, David. He got shoved in the locker. Oh, no. Oh, David. Shoved in the locker. Alright, we are down 14-0, just like that.
To the air on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Strickland. They'll stop.
There you go, Spencer. 6 yards, my boy.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. And the incomplete pass.
I'm trying that. I never do this style of passing. I always do the revamped passing. See how it goes.
Looking for a gap. It's Strickland. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first.
If he picked that would have been hilarious. Alright, there it is. Let's take our loss and go home, boys. Hey, you know, credit to the fans who are still showing up to these games for some reason. How much alcohol are we promising these fans to come watch these games? FCS West is about to 100 bomb us. Oh my gosh, we got hundoed by FCS West.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work.
Sometimes it's just not your day.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't.
Alright, we're gonna sim the next 4 games. And then play Navy. We got locked out here. Oh, it's brand exposure. Buddy, this is not the place you want to play right now. Brand exposure is your deal breaker. Okay. Have F, need D minus. We're also way in first round. Let's just keep him and see what happens. Okay, so we popped up on the board here for this guy. Not much is going on here, guys. We're good there. Might free up some points between these guys. I think we're good. And let's throw it in for Sean and Scotty Harris for sure. Okay, I feel better about that. And let's not even worry about that Virginia game. They want to reach the top 5 schools. And we're on a bye. So, you know, let's see how bad that game was, though. 129 to nothing in the sim. Dog. Also, I don't think it would happen, but if our first touchdown comes while we're simming, I'm just really sad. Alright. Okay, we got some more points to play with now. Probably good on Rashawn. Yeah, should be good on Rashawn. Tonges, bro. What are we doing? Wait, what do you need? Everybody else I feel good about there. Looking good. At Hawaii. 6-1 Hawaii. Look at you, Hawaii. They're the Warriors. Alright. No points to spend. First. Tonges, first place. Okay. First. Let's pop. Okay, if we get all these guys, it looks like we'll have 21 recruits. Leaving us 14 spots left. I kind of want to start looking at the transfer portal. So we're going to kind of pause on high school recruiting for now. Actually, we'll do one day in high school recruiting. See how bad that game was. 136 to nothing. Dog. We're getting dog walls, which I guess is appropriate because we're the recruiters, but still. Okay. What I want to look at is anybody that is got open recruiting. Anybody not being recruited at all. So Clifton Tant from Nebraska. See, this is what I don't like about this game sometimes. This is the number 8 wide receiver in the country, sitting with one offer. What are we doing? Okay. Chip Johns. I feel good about it. I mean, it can't hurt that with a quarterback. Taylor Mentor from Columbus, JUCO. They'll take a look. I'm looking for offensive linemen, but I'm not having a lot of success here. Maybe we can pull our alignment for them too, I guess. What I want to do here is scout these quarterbacks. So add 3 to the board. I don't have any hours. What was I thinking? Hey, look at that. This is free extra hours here. I'm just excited that this team is going to feel so much better next. Like, is Spencer Booty going to be like the best wide receiver in the world? Absolutely not. But am I going to be able to just do stuff with him? Yes, and that's going to feel so much better. There we go. We're freeing up some cap space, boys. Okay, what we want to do is scout. So Chip John's here. Taylor Mentor, the Juco from Columbus. 80 speed, 83 acceleration. I like that. Let's see who we got. Who's better here? I think it's pretty clearly... Probably Mentor in turn of 2. Alex Peters, huh? I could recruit this guy for 4 years and I don't think I'd get a commit. Let's call it there for that week. Just win the game against Wyoming. At this point, bro, just give up less points. Like, just give up less points than you did the week before and I'll be impressed. So last week, I think they gave it 136. This time they gave up, let's see, I can't see. 118. That's, you know what, we'll take it. Sure. Good job, boys. La Tech. Okay. First. Ooh. Ball State. Dang. I'm gonna play on a bit less. Army offered this guy. So we're going to boost the points we're giving him. Mentor. A little extra. Ogletree. A little extra. Just a little extra, all these guys here. Not quite cracking the board. I'll scout Peters later, but it can't hurt to have more quarterbacks on the roster that aren't DePaul and Frost and whatever it is. Okay, this is our last sim game, and then I think we'll have a bye, and then we'll play the Navy game. Yes, Peter's locked us out. Ha! And no one is surprised. Look at that. Play of the week. Alright. Make sure we don't have any surprises sneaking up on us here. We're still second place for Harris. It's not looking good, but I'll say that. We'll probably just take it out. So these guys are close to committing, I believe. Yeah, Kona Bandy and Spencer Booty should be close. Army offered him. I don't want to spend 40 points on a visit for him. Colin, no. What's his? Oh, it's the same guy. Yeah. Should be fine. Still not cracking the board here. For any of these guys. Alright. Alright, rivalry game number 2. At home this time, we're gonna get the break speed after this. But just like Maryland, we will keep that in mind, and we will repay the favor for Navy whenever we have a better team. Already down 7-0, not surprised. We'll start with the curl foul. Okay, it's a nice cool 78 now. We still have fans showing up for some reason. Well, hey, it's senior day, so maybe that's why. Good job, David. 14. Make this quick. We'll make this quick and fast. Am I trying? Yes. Am I also not trying? Yes.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Okay.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Ha.
Quarterback feels like
And let that be a lesson to you all. Nobody picks off the UMBC Retrievers 2 passes in a row in a rivalry game
Thanks to the
at home.
defender dropping it, the offense is still on the field, and if you're this quarterback, you've got to settle yourself down.
Number 3.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him else.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
You know what? Why not? We haven't run it all year. Let's see what happens. It's a rivalry game, baby. Oh, didn't matter.
Looking to throw on first down.
Yeah.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Alright, that'll do us. Really, it's just who's going to beat you the best or the worst when you're got a team this bad. Nearly everybody has hundo bombed us. I think everybody has at least hung 80. Maybe he's gonna hundo us.
This is
No,
why the
they got
passion
98.
of college football runs so deep. The rivalries. And
you know it's bad when you give up a 98
bomb.
bomb.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a
Not the Navy. Okay, at least the games are out of the way, and we can focus on recruiting and program development. Alright. Paid my dues, please. Paid my dues. We're popping up on some boards here. Candidate, overtree, first for mentor, that's what we want to see. Make sure everybody else is looking good. That's the case. So, we want this kicker. Don't really have any other points to give him there. I wouldn't mind having overtree. Alright. We'll take a look at what's going on in the rest of the country here in just a second. A commit! A commit, boys! Kona Bandy, tight end. That's a screenshot worthy, baby. Alright, look at that, guys. We got a commit. Kona Bandy. Man, that was a thrill. I'm the most excited I've been to see a handshake in a long time. We're gonna beat the dog crap out of USC. Okay. Let's see who the top 25 is here. No surprises. No surprises. Bracket. No surprises, probably. I don't know. Oh, cancel. Boys, we have a commit. How about it? Okay. Jumped into first for everybody here. That's cool. Let's see, Army has passed us. Are we gonna send the house on a 2-star right guard? Yeah. We gotta show Army who the boss is, bro. Alright. Oh, recruiting's already taken care of for the week. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, this is pretty standard fare. Nothing really sticks out. Pit, I guess, terrain, maybe. Yep, pretty standard stuff there. Drew Listmaker. Alright. And we sent the house and submitted to Army. Maybe he just wanted to go to the Army. We can't really do anything about that. Those recruiters, you know, they probably promised him Camaro, you know. Obviously, we're gonna fire at that. Conference Championship week. Oh no! 2 guys committed somewhere else. We didn't even know they were being recruited somewhere else. Mr. Maker wins Heisman, 40 touchdowns. Okay, so we want to look at early national signing day and see what went wrong. So we knew he was going to commit to Army. DeVoe going to Western Kentucky stuff, and oh man, losing Steinberg hurts. And actually, Syracuse and Rutgers jumped in on him there last minute. Make sure nobody else is going to offer here. Looks like candidate has, but we still have a pretty good lead on 10-point Ohio, so we won't panic too much there. Taking him off. Nobody else has been offered. Look at that noise. Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that something? And we want to hire some staff. The guys we fired were level 12. Central Florida Pipeline, Southern California Pipeline, Air Raid, Spread. Look at the guy running this spread here. He's a motive. Okay, he can help with XP. That's huge. And he's got a little bit of everything. So let's go and offer Scott Wolf. Although he does have a head coaching offer. So probably not going to accept that offensive coordinator offer. But his pipeline is Tidewater, which is good because that's where we're at. So that could give us a boost there. Level 14, 16, 15, 16, 17. Illinois. Let's see what talent is. A little bit of everything. Mostly a tactician, it looks like. Let's offer Folk, because he's got the recruiter. archetype as his primary. I'm just curious. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got one. Oh, we got Scott Wolf. Okay, I wasn't expecting to. Alright, we got both of our guys. That's cool. Alright, we got our guys. Let's see what else is going on around the coaching carousel. Eli Drinkwitz left Missouri for Utah. Jim Moore left UConn for Stanford. Clay Helton left Georgia Southern for Mississippi State. Kyle Whittingham retired. Nothing crazy here. Yeah, nothing crazy. Okay, I feel like we can win a game next year. We can win a game next year. Okay? National Championship Week. Let's see what the bracket is looking like. Ole Miss versus Miami. Ole Miss made a run, didn't they? 10 seed. Blew out Mizzou, Michigan, and then beat Texas Tech by 10 points. It's not bad. Oregon, not surprising, choked. Ohio State lost to Pitt in the first round. Pitt got their doors blown off, though. Miami steamrolled everybody so far. 48-7, 48-14. Boise State upset Georgia in the first round, 35-33. Good for Boise State, though. Alright. End of the season, mercifully, has come to us. That transfer portal is about to look nasty. Alright. CFBS read it. Let's see who won. Miami. It was close. 49-41. But Miami does get the natty there over Ole Miss. So, good for them. And we move on. This transfer portal's, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Spencer Booty, baby. Players leaving. I'm not going to be sad about anybody. Yeah, look at all these 12 overalls on the way out the door. They will not be missed. Alright, here's where we get down to the real nitty gritty. Transfer portal opens up to us. He locked us out. I guess we gotta hope that nobody else recruits him and we still get him on the default first place thing. Okay. We have 14. Oh, Edmondson locked us out. Okay, but we should still get him. Like, come on. Be real, bro. Eberly should still be ours. First. Nobody else is offering these guys. That's good. That's what we want. Fin 2. Fantastic. Nobody else is recruiting. Okay. Let's take a look at the transfer portal. I'm not gonna get anything crazy here. A couple 2-stars. What we really need to look at here is offensive lineman. More than anything, we need to look at offensive lineman. We don't want a pocket passer. This is our own former. We don't want him. We know his rating. Some linebackers. Okay, alright. 3 stars. Let's see what happens. Just gonna add some of these guys. See what happens here. Mostly right now we're looking for, but we'll take some flyers and some other guys. Here we go. Ryan Berger. He's not gonna get any CCs. What else we got in here? Let's stop there for now. What I want to see is... let's see what happens. I'm gonna go big on these offensive linemen. Really, we're gonna go big on all these transfers because I think we can get them. And we needed to make sure we're defending the guys we really want, our previous guys. Just make sure everything looks good here. And let's see if we can find some home runs here. All right. Khalil Wilkins, true threat from Washington, D.C. Throw him in there. Israel Polk. 66 catches. I mean, come on, man. Let's see what happens. Christian Martin from, hey, previous team Maryland. Why not, bro? Why not? Chris Jones from Georgia. Sure. Looking for some offensive linemen here, boys. Okay, not happening. So Fantuz, oh, we have to be quarterbacks on the board. Okay. Oh, I like that. 87. Okay. We gotta get Khalil Wilkins. We need to know nobody else. Look at this. Look at these schools chasing him. I mean, we don't know who else is gonna be chasing him, but the ones he's interested in are not great. All right, let's just see what happens here. The drama begins, bro. Off-season recruiting is no joke. Let's see what happens. Couple lockouts here at the bottom. Christian Martin, Marcus out. That's fine. Khalil Wilkins is without a Nobody else is on the board. Getting any other offers or being recruited by anybody else, it seems. The deal breakers in place should be fine. Okay, the transfers we added. We're in first for, and we're the only one that offered. Oh, Vandy offered Khalil Wilkins. So, almost no chance we get him in. Alright. So now we want to look at guys. Sure, throw in a 5-star. In our pipelines, not being able to. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them are out. Fuck out. Vernon Sour. We don't want high scores. We want transfers. Just throw a few guys in. Okay, transfer here from Penn State, or not? Actually, that'd be the 4th tight end we had to the board. I just don't think we need that many tight ends. I think he'd be good, but I don't want to over-recruit one position over the rest. Edge rusher from Texas. Sure. Plenty of edge rushers to go around. I know these guys are really... Okay. Tackles. Guards. Centers. Okay. Who all didn't return? Juwan Macy went to Texas. Devin Dampier, I'll take it. They don't even need him. We were looking for linemen. Let's throw some guys in here. Sure. That puts us on our cap. And I think this would be a decent class if this is what we end up with. You know. Alright, kind of rearranging some things here. Ah, man, I really want Will Wilkins here. I just don't think it's gonna happen because Vandy's going after him too, and they got a huge lead. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he commits. Will he schedule a visit, maybe? Not yet. think our best shot is hope that we can schedule a visit with him before he commits to Vandy, and load it up with complimentary visits. Those would be fair to build right now. Okay, so NC State's moving up his board. I'm gonna try to get a boost here. Good there. Hodges should be fine. Wheeler's fine. Oh, man. Can we... let's see if we can deduce his pitch. So this is pro potential and brand exposure. It could be playing time. It could be athletic facilities. I'm going to schedule him on playing time. That's an A+ for us. I want to keep him on sell the house. I need to be able to. So we have Polk here. We can go proximity to home. We can. Should be able to rest easy with him. Looking for other. Can't schedule a visit here yet. Can't schedule a visit there yet. Not on his board yet, and he goes. Alright, we are looking for. Here we go. Let's do it. B+ this time. Don't want to do that. Yep, that's what we want. That's what we want. Playing time right there. Can't do that. Okay, it's full of visits that we can take for that week. I think I'm gonna let it rest there and see what happens. So he visits this week with all those folks. We're dead heat tied with Vandy. No commit, no lockout. We are first. Let's see what happens. This would be a big get early in the dynasty, guys. Looks like we're good on all our boys here still. This is the last week. We'll have 70 points to spend. Carter. Bring him in for a visit on proximity and we'll throw in a few extra points. That's okay. Good with Hardison. Hodges is fine, whatever. First for Wheeler. We are first for Wilkins, but we're not in the clear yet, and even soft selling him, I don't think would be good for us. We'll just keep sitting in the house. Vandy drops. They do have a visit with him scheduled this week, so we'll just have to cross our fingers. Polk we should be good on, just in case, bro. First, we're competing with somebody of these guys, no. Pawns, let's get you up there. Alright, man. I think we've done everything we can. Let's just put a few more points down. And just to keep him away from NC State, and use our last 10 points, let's just in the house here. Oh, no. Okay. And just in the house. Alright guys, fingers crossed that Vandy's visit isn't stacked with complimentary visits. Here we go. Here's some handshakes coming in. We're waiting for Khalil Wilkins. All right. James Smith, welcome to the team. William Boone. Hey, that's a good transfer pickup we just got. Bobby Valentine, Jackson Pond, we wanted him. Paul Eberle, that's a good tight end. That's our starting tight end. We got a kicker. That's solid. We got Kurt's candidate. We got Ogletree. We went aggressive on him. Taylor Minter. We'll have a quarterback room. It's just, are we gonna have our guy? Is the question. We'll have a punter. That'll be good. Tonjes will be a good guy. I'm glad to see a lot of these names. And I'm not surprised, and I knew we'd be getting most of the guys we wanted. I'm just waiting for that one name. Don't think it's coming, boys. Got Claiborne, one of them. Yeah, I don't think it's coming. I think it's going up the board here. There's Dyer. Next will be Fantus. Oh, Emerson and then Fantus. I think it just went up the board. I think that's it. There's more. There's real Polk. Oh, I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. We're getting some good gets. Hodges. Oh man, Vandy got him. Oh, yep. I don't know what we could have done. Except maybe save our visits for like the last week there. Vandy got him. Yeah. Sucks, man. He's from Washington, D.C. They're out of the road. He would have been a really good get. But, I think we did good overall. See where our signing day class landed. Hey, we're in the top 100. 58. 16 3 stars, 15 2 stars, and 3 1 stars. I'm okay with that, bro. I'm okay with that. We got Fantus, we got Polk. Let's see if we got any good depth traits here. Man, I would have loved to have Wilkins. Sure, it was close. Alright, let's see if we got any good dev traits in here. Scouting. Fantus. Impact dev. Alright, man. That's good. Let's see what we got. Harris, star development. Those two normals, that's okay. Polk, impact. Alright, that's what we want, baby. 6'1", sophomore, a couple years out of him. Star from Chris Jones. Star from Kendall Jackson. Impact from Cole Server. Not bad, guys. Not bad. I don't think we want to change anybody's position really. Polk be a pretty good halfback, but I think he's just too valuable. I don't know if I'm going to change that. I don't think I'm going to mess with anybody's positions. Really, quarterback room is definitely stronger than it was. Fantus's overall is not quite what I was hoping to see. Oh man, the quarterback overalls are still not quite. Maybe I was overestimating there. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna mess too much with anything here. Claiborne, I don't want to mess with him too much there. Polk is definitely gonna be the guy. Kona Bandy, yeah, okay. Half a star prestige now. That's good. Yeah. Man, I would have loved to have Wilkins, but it's okay. It's alright. Training results. Let's see what we got, boys. Nothing. Hey, Polk went up a couple points. He's definitely the star on this team. Kemper Hodges, a couple points. That's big. DePaul, look at that, man. Alright, let's see. Halfbacks. Jackson Gregory randomly gets a speed boost to 95. His old speed was 12. It says plus 18, but buddy, that's even like a lot more. Holt getting a boost is huge. The rest of the team is kind of just getting catch-up stats here. Alright. Got some coach points to spin. We're going to keep our focus in tactician. And we want to boost our, I guess, our full thing there. And then let's go. Yeah, that's what we want. So get a little better, like being able to throw the ball, really. On this 130, that's alright. Not gonna mess with custom conferences, not gonna encourage transfers. We can move on to the preseason. Look at that, baby. 16 overall with a 22 offense and a 7 defense. Alright. Alright, man. We're getting there. Let's make our schedule. We definitely want to play Maryland, and hey, you know what? We'll keep Vandy in there. They took our boy. Opened up that first week. Let's start against an FCS team. Maybe get some practice in. We're not going to keep down there. I'm just putting in. Let's start against FCS East. No, FCS West hung 100 on us last year. So let's see if we can do that. We'll play at Vandy, sure. Now this year we get to play Maryland at home. Let's do that sooner rather than later. Last year we played Virginia. Let's try it here again. We'll go on the road and play. I might keep one of these hard games. Let's go play. We'll go to the road to play UConn. We can play. Oh, somebody maybe somewhere. Oh, Liberty, right up the road. We'll host them. Utah State. Let's replay. Let's repeat the favor with Kennesaw State. Let's see if we can beat them on their home field. Their road bye week. What's the place we can plug in Lazy? Let's play JMU. They still recruit from us. We'll play at JMU. Whatever. We'll play at LSU. We're gonna end the season with Navy again, maybe? Can stay here? No. So let's do Navy. Can I do a bye week here? Yeah. Can I do a game here? And a bye week again? Let's do Missouri State. Host it. And last year we hosted Navy, so we'll play at Navy. And then we'll end our season against them again. I'll play auto kicks. I bet it's gonna mess up our hand. We'll see. At Vandy versus Maryland. Versus Virginia, at UConn versus Liberty. Let's see what we do here. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, I think you just fill in an extra game for us. We can play for one player. Okay, that's fine. Recruiting board, baby. Let's go. Again, I guess we really don't want to do anything too crazy. We can wait and see who does and doesn't get offered, but we'll throw in a couple guys that are interested in us just to get things rolling. I don't really want to recruit any one star, so. Okay. Mike. That's what day it is. All the Mike linebackers, bro. It's not even a need. Oh yeah, this is class. Juco recommended. Throw in a couple of these guys. But what I really want to do, 3, 4 guys in the pipeline. Let's see what we can find. Okay. Obviously nobody's gonna have an offer yet, so let's sort like this. Gay. Alright. Cook. We'll just throw in a few of these guys and see if anybody gets offers. We'll see what happens. We have a significant, well, we should have a pretty good amount more hours just because we're not a 0-star prestige anymore. I'll play one game and then I'll end the stream. I just kind of want to see how the team plays. I won't leave you on a cliffhanger here. You guys like that. So I'll play one game and then the next video I will dive into Here we go. So Marshall offered this guy, we'll let him go. No offers for Conover here. A couple offers for Cook and Williams and Hatchet and UMass. They're not really into that, so now let's see who's not being recruited. We'll stay on our pipeline now. We'll get that pipeline bonus. Well, these guys are still not going to have any interest in us. So, Tui Helamaka, we can recruit him. And a lot of deal breakers to sort through. Good on kicker. That's what we need. Definitely don't want the quarterback to fall flat. So that's Cam Ham. He's from Baltimore. Let's recruit him. Definitely want to build that defense up. Oh, see, some of these guys have been offered. Like Maryland offered this guy. Wait for it. We can keep this, of course. Virginia offered this guy. East Carolina. Let's go outside of the pipeline here. Doug Vial, 6 yeah, get in here. Do we need this many wide receivers? Probably not. But if we could build a really talented offense and we can survive the transfer portal, then we'll be okay. We'll be overstocked. Sam already got 4 wide receivers. I need some defensive players. I need some offense. I need some linemen. Fullback. Corner for sure. Pause there. And we want to go heavier on the linemen. Just on the board for some of these guys and see what happens. Then out of next. Alright guys, let's play one game, see how it goes with the final night. Mentors are starting quarterback. Yeah. Taylor Mentor will start. He's not awful. Fentus can back him up. I would love to redshirt Fentus or impact Dev, but can't really afford to. Kemper Hodges, the rest of the guys. So I'm okay with that quarterback room. Halfbacks. We got our boy. Like, we got Dido and Anderson. That's who we wanted. That's alright. Okay, we're alright there. Of course, we have Claiborne early on. Should be medium. Israel Polk will be the guy. 81 overall, 90 speed, 91 acceleration. He's gonna be our guy for sure. Emmett Tonjes also, he's got 88 speed, so I'm pretty happy with our wide receiver room offensive. Can't forget about Spencer Booty down here, even though he's only 51 overall. Paul Everly will start for us at tight end, but you know, Kona Bandy will always hold a special part just for being a first recruit. We have an 80 overall left tackle. 78. Whoa, is our offensive line good? I don't know, man. Great things could happen. So it's like game against FCS West. Maybe this could be the game where we unlock our alts, at least. That'd be pretty high. Going to the Maryland game in our alts after they hung 100 something on us last year and whip them. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Hey, night game. Let's just start it off basic. Let's start it off basic.
From the shotgun,
already, much better. 9 yards in the first play.
And man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down.
Oh, probably not be going.
46-yard line, first down.
I don't think this is going to be a great season. I think we'll do okay. I think Bull eligibility might be a bit much.
First and 10.
Motion from the back. We'll see.
They'll run the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him. And a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it
all right.
at 41.
Look at this, man. We're putting the drive together. Our first drive. I feel like our first touchdown's coming.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I feel like we're doing well moving the ball. I don't want to mess it up by throwing the pass.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. The give to the fullback.
Nice.
Got enough for the first.
Boys, multiple first downs on one drive. Is this a CC's game? Is this a CC pizza game? I think it is.
Nice job by the strong safety coming downhill and making a tackle on a big physical ball carrier.
The give to the back. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
We're going to chew up some big clock on this,
Got
too.
6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the fullback. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Goes to Amundsen.
And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove
yes,
that he
sir.
Can be
Touchdown retrievers on the rocket toss to the outside.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
We have a touchdown, baby. Let's go. So I'm gonna put sim speed on normal because I read that you'll get better defensive, more realistic defensive tests. Our kicker missed the extra point. We went and recruited a kicker specifically to kick, and he missed his first extra point. We make sure there's not some foolery going around with that depth chart, because we recruited a kicker. He was like 3 stars, wasn't he? Yeah, 78 overall. Brother, what did you do? Alright, so the Retrievers have their first touchdown. We're still waiting on our first extra point.
Give to the fullback. Hard running there. Really nice
Played
job
one,
to
man.
squirt his way up
Might
to
be
the
that
31-yard
guy.
line.
And this fullback, he's a part of the running attack. It's not just going to be tailbacks carrying the football. The fullback, he can do some work as well running between the tackles. He showed you there.
The give to the fullback.
Alright, buddy.
He's brought down, but it'll be
I thought we got around the outside.
down.
I'm gonna run cheap off.
How about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
Also, the best defense is an offense that never gives the ball up. So let's see if that works.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he never
That
had a
is a little
chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the big fullback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Let's let our boy toss the rock.
Now facing a
Let's pull.
3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Conges. Let's go, baby.
Right downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time,
Beautiful.
spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the
Guys,
first quarter.
we scored a
Man down on the
touchdown.
play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Give to the big fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Linebacker, you can tell he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play. Fired.
I think that was Tonjes.
came downhill
Yeah, that was
and
Tonjes.
attacked the running back.
We haven't hit Polk yet, but you know what? He's over there in 101. I just didn't have enough time
He's
to.
tackled right at the 10-yard
We gotta
line,
get
and
back
they're
out
trying
of
to
the game.
cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. quarterback making checks. Here comes the heat.
Oh, buddy. I thought I was going to hit Polk. I'm kind of glad it didn't work out because I think it was going to be a pick.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the
we'll just go to our boy.
Everybody on the field.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
There you go.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be
Owen played one, baby.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you
see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll. Just all right, lower the shoulder. He's in.
And they're in for a touchdown.
2 touchdowns, guys. 2 touchdowns for the Retrievers. And our kicker made the extra point. So, you know. We're going to defensive stop here? No. First down. 2nd and 1. Pass on away. 3rd and 1. And first down. 2nd and inches. 3rd and inches. Through the pass away. What happens next? 1st and 10. Alright. 1st and 10. 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 8. And a stop. We got the ball back, boys. Oh, they kicked the field goal. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
After the misfire on that
52 they missed the field goal
attempt, they'll put it in play from their own 35.
Let's see if Polk can get him one.
Looking to throw.
I think he can. All right. Not a great pass, but not bad. Israel Polk, man. I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be a dude.
Better plays than what we saw.
Get Dyer out of there.
They knew this offense was going to try to be
aggressive. Oh, Teagan. Where's Amundsen? He's hurt.
For this defense moving forward.
Oh wait, no, he was
single running back.
Where'd you him off?
For a pickup of 1 to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
I like Polk being out here, actually.
Looking to fire.
Nice.
Makes the catch. It's Polk. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Oh, screw that. We tossed. Look, man. Mentor is 5 for 6.
Offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion, sticks it in his belly, and he was fortunate not to lose.
Don't want to be over
reliant. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Fullback. Still here.
Facing
I like.
3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. The offense changing the play.
There you go.
Trying to move the sticks on
Polk.
3rd down through the air. Snags it.
Yeah.
He's got it, and
he's gonna be something, man. That whole time I spent going after, we went for the 2-point and tried and missed. Okay. The whole time I spent going after Khalil Wilkins, I was taking for granted the fact that I had pretty much locked down Polk, and he's gonna end up being best player from that class.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
All right.
Gets the back moving. Lost a throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Polk. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Fullback's got it.
Hey, Lauren.
He's got room.
Oh my God.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
This defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's the guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that 1st down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Big fullback's got it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
it's huge that
try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
our
They'll send
defense
the back in motion.
is performing.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Outside the pocket.
Oh, what a play!
Excellent
What a play by the
good use of
DB.
the hands to
I
knock
might
it
just
away.
gonna run that ball.
I just don't think the receiver finished his route. At the top of the comeback, you've got to really drive back downhill and give your quarterback a safe place to throw it. The receiver wasn't able to do it, and that made it easy on the DB.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down.
I think that's good.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the...
All right. Let's see what they do here. Oh, we got a pick. Our defense got a pick. A turnover.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo.
I'll have to go look and see who that was.
Of the first half.
All right, boys.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Claiborne.
Go fast.
I like the mix, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football.
Watch that.
Somebody catch you, big fella.
Could be right there. Punches.
Nice
all right,
passing
amazing.
game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Yeah, we're going with that. Okay.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
The UMBC Recruiting
Defense rose up
they got
deep
a
in its own
lead.
end on that last
Gotta go
play. Now a second and long
touchdowns. We're
coming.
taking field goals. We're getting interceptions. Conges. Touchdown.
Looking to get it in.
Conge down.
Into their happy place for a
Let's go,
touchdown.
baby. We failed another 2-point conversion. Why don't we go for the 2-point conversion? We're already up 28. Alright, that's halftime. They're moving the ball here. 3rd and 3, 1st and 10. Oh, they got a holding penalty. And oh, we gave him an automatic first. That's rough. Okay, 4th and 3. Let's see what they do. They punted. All right. Okay, we are gonna go 2 clock. We got a lead here, and we want to keep the ball in the
They're
ground.
backed
Oh,
up, first
buddy.
and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Finding an escape route.
I think if I could put Conges as like
well, they go with a toss play, and you see the patience this
formation subs, that would
I
be
love
really
when he has the
good.
ball in his hands. He's just able to sort of feel out where defenders are. He's able to see the hole open up. Once he sees it, puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. Nice carry.
And his throw is incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
So I guess one more touchdown and I could
Just going to keep it after the snap.
I'll be up
Stopped
28.
in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Assuming it comes.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
No way.
Crosses the
No
30.
way.
He's loose.
Bro.
At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown.
Yeah. Buddy, if he transfers. Okay, now I haven't got the 2 point. Why are we going for 2, guys? What are we doing? Alright. Another stop for the defense.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And you gotta throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field. Always blocking every single play, down in, down out. And you get those situations, you can give him the ball, give him a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll run this one off right tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of.
Let's come back, Ralph.
Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Oh, safety goes to help. Doesn't matter.
Looking for the end zone.
Nope, okay.
And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we played 3 quarters. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Look at that time of possession. Still a little bit concerned about how defense plays in sim, because our defense is ranked 7 overall. And yeah, there's a few more talented pieces on the field than there were last year when they hung 100 on us, but it's not like I replaced the whole defense. And now they're only scoring 7.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll try the run. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
I guess that's part of it when you're not.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Should my
and I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run.
We'll see what happens in the rest of the game.
Conserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
Those boys are...
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward.
Well, boys, I guess we're wearing out
your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend.
Yeah, that was a dumb pass.
It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
I think what keeps happening is, like, the FCS quarterback just keeps throwing the pass away. Like, that's what I keep noticing here. I don't know what's going on there. But he just keeps, I keep seeing, like, pass on away, pass on away. But you got 135 yards total offense.
The give to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I am just one of the for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line.
There he goes. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is defensively there's so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
We're going to go for it.
Nice job tackling on defense.
We're going for it because they hung 100 and something on us last
year. Guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
They want the dog.
On the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll try the toss to the left.
Rocket toss works again, baby.
There he goes.
40 bomb for the Retrievers.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
We went for 2 again. What are we doing? And let's just end the game here. All right, boys, we get our first win in Game 1, Season 2. This unlocks our privilege of wearing alt. We can debut our Maryland Pride alt in, I think, Game 3, maybe?
Looks like the offense would just take a knee.
We'll have to repay them for hanging 120 on us last year. But I will end the stream here. I'll pick up on this week's recruiter at the beginning of the next video, and then thank you guys for watching all this. If you have, go Retrievers.
So much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to